reach me.
Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery in Oxford is the area's leading auto body shop serving Anniston, Oxford, Talladega, and surrounding areas since 1996. They specialize in auto body repair and refinishing, paint correction, paintless dent repair, towing, and so much more. For all of your auto body needs, contact Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery at 256-835-1170. Also online at hughespaintandbody.com.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 News Update. Anniston City Schools will be providing free meals to children and teens during the entire month of June. Breakfast and lunch will be served to kids from 6 months old all the way up to 18 years old at Golden Springs Elementary School or Anniston High School. The school system wants to ensure that these children are eating nutritious meals. The Anniston Police Department is currently seeking a new hire for a police records clerk position. Annual pay ranges from $25,646 to $44,740. If you're interested, you can apply in one of two ways. You may fill out an application online, or you can obtain an application in person at the Anniston Civil Service Board office located at 4309 McClellan Boulevard. Hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Applications must be submitted online or returned in person to the Anniston Civil Service Board office by Tuesday, June 25th. If you have any questions or need any more information, you may call 256-240-4050 or visit annistonal.gov/police-department. For more news stories like these, plus weather with Justin Deal and sports, tune in tonight to the TV24 News. For WEAC TV 24, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Rise and shine, everyone. It is 7:48 on your Wednesday morning, June the 12th of an Odyssey Wednesday. Woo-hoo! And I have to say, it is so much fun to watch Chef cook. Like, it really is. Like, to watch how precise you cut up all of those vegetables, and then just to watch it. So I hope that you're enjoying Wednesdays as much as we do here. So, Chef, what you got going on now?
Well, we've added, our bacon is rendered down. We left it in the grease. Traditionally, Native Americans use bear fat to cook this.
Bear fat?
Yes, so I couldn't find any bear fat today, so we
okay.
went with some bacon. And we added the peppers, onions, and corn to this, and the jalapenos, and we're going to let that saute for a bit.
So bear fat's not readily available on the market? What's up with that?
Got to find your own bear.
Okay. So you can find fresh
works.
corn stores, but not fresh bear stores.
Apparently so, yeah. So
Apparently.
now we're going to milk the corn cob. So we've cut the corn off the cob. We're going to take the back side of our knife, right? And we're going to just grate it down like that. You can also grill or smoke this corn, or you could roast it in the oven before you do this.
What does this do?
Would give it extra flavor. What I'm doing right now is taking the milk out of the cob to give it more of a cream corn deal.
What? I didn't even know that you could milk corn.
Yeah. This is just this is what takes it to another level.
Kick it up a
Adds
notch.
the
That's
starch.
it.
There's a little bit more of the corn coming out from each little kernel.
Yeah, it's definitely taking some corn off and some moisture.
Yeah, you see the moisture coming off. That is
Nice,
crazy.
nice. You're going to be a farm girl.
I think I'm wearing half of it.
Learn how to milk corn. Excuse me. Yeah.
This is just going to
That's
add a little
farmer.
action to our dish here. So we got that going on.
It's a regal profession.
We're going to add our garlic a little bit later. I want to get these peppers cooked down a little bit before I add the crawfish. But already, excuse me,
Those crawfish are already cooked, aren't they?
these are not. These are raw crawfish.
Okay.
Oh.
So you can see the moisture this adds to the dish from milking that corn.
Wow, and that's the only, so with the bacon grease and then the milking of the corn. That's what adds all that moisture.
Yes,
Wow.
and before I let the bacon get too far along, I went ahead and added everything else because
Get you a drink of some water. Or some energy drink, huh?
Got all choked up. I'm passionate about my mock shoe.
There you go, mock chew. It does
So-
sound like a sneeze.
Exactly. So we've got our corn shucked and milked.
Nice.
This is starting to get happy. I turned the heat up a little bit to push it along. Got some nice texture to it.
Yum, look how beautiful that is.
We wanted the peppers and onions big enough to get a little bite to it, so that's
That
what's going on there.
It's colorful. That is
It
lovely.
is a pretty dish, isn't it? That's a lot of color in there.
Wow, it is. Oh,
Makes
hold
me-
it back up. Let everybody see it. He zoomed in on you. There we go.
Makes
Look
me
at
think of
that.
summertime and fresh vegetables.
It
Yes.
really does.
We
Oh,
are
how
so close.
beautiful. Wow.
With bacon.
I had no idea about the corn thing, though. I'm just like amazed. That is so cool. I mean, I know corn has a lot of like moisture to it, but to be able
And
to
the starch.
utilize but to be able to utilize that moisture, that's really cool.
Heck yeah. Nice. That
And
was
this
nice
is,
corn.
at its heart, it's a fried corn dish. So we've got, fried corn and peppers and onions. They're
Not to be
getting happy.
confused with creamed corn.
We're going to cream it. We're getting there. We got a little
But-
cream over here. We got some chicken broth over here.
We always
We're
call
going
it
to start
fried
seasoning this stuff up.
corn. Nice.
We like
pepper.
pepper. We like
One
pepper.
more little hit of pepper.
Yeah.
A little bit of pepper.
We're going to put a little salt in that. This is sea salt.
I love sea salt.
Going to put a little cayenne pepper in there.
Oh yeah.
A little more cayenne pepper in there.
Yeah. Don't be
Because
stingy
it's a
with the
pasta
cayenne.
dish, so the pasta is going to
It's a
dilute
pasta dish. Sure it is.
that seasoning. This is my favorite spice mix, a little Cavender's.
Is that the Chef Dave spice that Miss Susan was
That's
talking
the
about?
Chef Dave spice that Chef Dave buys. And this is Cajun seasoning.
Nice.
This happens to be Zatarain's. So we're going to put that in there.
So Cavender, Zatarain, salt, and pepper.
And you
Look
see
at that.
the vegetables are soaking up all that liquid,
Lovely.
and it's cooking off. So we're going to let that brown a little bit more, and then we're going to add the crawfish, the broth, a little cream, and the garlic. So if I put the garlic in too early, it's going to burn. So I want to wait because it's finely minced. It's going to cook up pretty quickly. So we're going to give it some time, give this some time to get ahead of itself.
Not to
And then we'll
be
add that
confused
garlic
with T-H-Y-M-E. T-I-M-E. Give it
Yes.
some time.
Yes. Yes.
Nice. Yeah, we definitely don't want to burn the garlic.
Don't burn the garlic.
Don't burn it.
Ever.
That smells so good.
So the peppers and onions are starting to soften up a little bit. The corn is beginning to brown. We want to make sure that we're not burning the bottom of the pan. So you see the pan is clean. And then we're going to deglaze that pan with the broth in just a minute.
Now, it's important to use a wooden spoon, not just scrape up your nice pan, right?
That, and there's just something about a wooden spoon, just feels good, so
It
I
does.
like it. We're going to go ahead and add the crawfish. That's
So
about
you've already taken the meat out of the
That's
crawfish.
a pound of raw crawfish tails. I rinse them before I put them in the pan to wash off kind of the
The yucky.
swamp funk.
Swamp funk. Yes. Thank you for that defunking.
Oh my goodness, we're going to add the garlic. 2 cloves of garlic,
Yum.
because, we like garlic.
Yeah. Who doesn't like garlic?
Who doesn't like garlic?
Vampires.
They don't.
Like garlic.
They do
Exactly.
not.
Don't trust a garlic hater.
I don't think you have to worry about a vampire attack after you eat Dave's food because most everything. I don't think there was any garlic in the sausage gravy biscuit thing. But
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
What about in the fried green tomatoes?
I'll never
Maybe,
tell.
maybe. Yeah, I don't think there was any in the tomatoes.
Might have been a
either.
little garlic powder in there.
Uh-oh.
Could have been.
There's got to be a touch of garlic.
So that's getting
seems-
happy, and that's really pretty.
That is pretty.
That is so pretty. Oh, let's see. There it is. Hold that.
Lots
oh,
of
my
color,
goodness.
lots of freshness.
Pretty excited about
It's
eating.
gorgeous.
That's happy right there, right?
It is gorgeous. Wow.
So we're going to add a little broth.
Is this chicken broth?
This is chicken broth.
Came from the fresh chicken broth store.
Exactly. I squeezed the chicken myself this morning. Sue, don't count them when you get home. And that's going to do a couple of things. First and foremost, it's going to deglaze the pan, right?
All right.
Get all that goodness off the bottom of the pan. That's where the flavor is.
If someone would prefer not to use chicken broth, could they use vegetable broth
You
on
could,
this?
absolutely.
Okay.
And you could make this without the crawfish. This could be a veggie dish. So we're going to turn our heat up just a little bit and let this rock out for a minute.
The crawfish is going to take it over the top, I can imagine. I think it would be a way to make someone who doesn't prefer crawfish really like crawfish.
It's a good way to suck them in, yes, absolutely, with all those beautiful vegetables in there.
Is that a pun? Because isn't that what you do with
Yes.
crawfish?
You
So
do.
you suck
You know,
on
I
the
think
head,
there has
right?
to be a whole lot of wild turkey involved if you're really going to suck the heads.
Oh, that's another story.
Yeah, there's at least another story.
That's
in
how they
that.
do it at like the crawfish boils, right?
Yes, yes.
I remember some crawfish head puppets at one point,
Yes.
but we won't go there.
Oh my goodness! I almost had to do that. They had them on the buffet at Number One China, and so
long
I had
ago.
quite a few of those the other night, and they were fun with finger puppets.
I'm going to go ahead and chop up a little parsley for our garnish.
Is that to make just the plate look prettier, but then also parsley is a nice little addition to the
Yeah,
plate?
mostly it's pretty. You could do green onions. You could do, I guess you could do cilantro. I really don't want to change the flavor profile of this dish, so parsley is a good choice for this.
You know, a lot of people have some, or not a lot of people, but there are people who have an aversion to cilantro, and it tastes like toothpaste. to them.
Or metal.
Or metal, yeah.
Yes, some
has an
people get
interesting
metal.
reaction for
yeah.
me.
All right,
Not
well,
my
we're going
favorite.
to take a quick break right now. When we get back, Chef Dave's going to be plating this delicious
yeah.
meal. So we'll be right back. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV24.
Alan Parnell, the Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
At Bentley Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Hello,
I'm Taylor Sloan with the City of Oxford, with a word about one of our city's most precious resources, water. Clean water enriches our lives in so many ways, but we cannot afford to take it for granted. Remember, every time you pour something unnatural down the drain or in the environment, and every time you litter, our beautiful lakes and creeks suffer. Our city is beautiful. Let's all join together to keep it that way. Stop pollution where it starts, and help protect our waters for life.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 News Update. Anniston City Schools will be providing free meals to children and teens during the entire month of June. Breakfast and lunch will be served to kids from 6 months old all the way up to 18 years old at Golden Springs Elementary School or Anniston High School. The school system wants to ensure that these children are eating nutritious meals. The Anniston Police Department is currently seeking a new hire for a police records clerk position. Annual pay ranges from $25,646 to $44,740. If you're interested, you can apply in one of two ways. You may fill out an application online, or you can obtain an application in person at the Anniston Civil Service Board office located at 4309 McClellan Boulevard. Hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Applications must be submitted online or returned in person to the Anniston Civil Service Board office by Tuesday, June 25th. If you have any questions or need any more information, you may call 256-240-4050 or visit annistonal.gov/police-department. For more news stories like these, plus weather with Justin Deal and sports, tune in tonight to the TV24 News. For WEAC TV 24, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Rise and shine, everyone. It's 8:02 on your Wednesday morning, June the 12th. How time flies. You know, Susan, I was thinking about this today. We have been doing Rise and Shine together since February.
Yes, exactly.
How much fun. Every Wednesday we get to visit with Oven Odyssey. We get to learn a new meal. I get to be a taste tester, and so happy am I to be that.
Yes,
of course. And I've implemented some of the things that I have learned from Chef Dave. If I cooked more, I would have implemented more things.
There's that.
But I've definitely passed along to some of my friends, like I was telling you about with the cutting garlic tips that you give us. So it's just been a pleasure.
It's been great. We have really enjoyed it. I know I have really enjoyed it, and it helps us to stay on our game and you know, keep making it good and keep making it different.
Yeah, keep coming up with those delicious baked goods.
Absolutely.
Too.
Yes.
And how is that going? You're still at Cold Coffee with your banana bread and muffins?
Yes, the banana bread and the gluten-free brownie that will change your life. I dropped off some zucchini bread on Monday for them to taste and see if they like that.
Yum.
The zucchini bread is a seasonal thing. I have this aversion to purchasing zucchini to go in zucchini bread. It really needs to come out of the garden, and so that'll be a thing for a little bit, and I'm hoping that they're going to like that just fine. And I made dog treats pretty much all day yesterday. Putzed around with the dog treats. So.
I'm telling you, my dogs are obsessed. I keep them in the refrigerator because they're natural ingredients. And so now every time I open my refrigerators, I have two cute little faces looking at me like, okay.
Yes.
Like, okay, but I hope that's okay that I give them a couple of them a day.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's no sugar in them, added sugar or anything. It's just peanut butter and oat flour and brown rice flour and 2 farm fresh eggs and some cinnamon. And then whatever vegetable it is we put in there, and sweet potatoes seem to be popular amongst the pups. I'm not sure that they really care.
Sweet potatoes and pumpkin, and
Pumpkin,
both of those are great for dogs. And
yes.
We have the treats available now at Happy Little Paws Groomers in Piedmont.
Cool.
Yes.
So you can swing by there, or you can give us a call, and we'll have them out for you.
Absolutely.
And, so let me catch you up on where we're at. We've got all this cooking down.
Yum.
Happy.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Ready for that to be on my plate.
I know.
All the flavors are kind of emulsifying and blending it in together. So it's time to get busy with it. So we're going to take some heavy cream.
Is this heavy whipping cream? Is there a difference between heavy
Same
cream?
thing.
Okay, so heavy
Whipping cream, heavy cream. It's all about how much fat's in it.
We don't want to cut back on that.
No, just Let's
Have you
just
added
go
any
for
butter?
it.
Does it get extra butter in it?
Oh, well, let's put some butter in there. Yeah, that's an excellent idea.
Why not?
We're gonna
I've
let
heard
that
butter makes
cream up.
everything better.
Absolutely. Give that a little stir, blend it up, let the butter cream. Again, we put the butter in last to cream the sauce.
Look at that, everyone.
Isn't that yummy?
Goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I feel my artery clogging right now just thinking about this. Exciting stuff.
Hey, at least we're eating it early in the morning, so we have the whole
Oh yeah,
day to
plenty
kind of
of
work
time
it
to work
off.
that off, right?
I know I'm full all day after
Skip
Wednesday.
lunch, salad for dinner, all is good. Look at that
Sure.
sauce. Nice Cajun sauce.
It's beautiful.
That is lovely.
Blends well with the seasoning.
And again, I wish I could pass the smells through the television.
Through the smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision, because it
Squeaky.
smells so
When we have the whole studio audience thing going on, they'll get to taste it when they're here.
Yeah, we need
So
to
we're going
do
to add the
that.
pasta to the sauce, right? Don't want to just pour your stuff on top of your pasta. Put your pasta in there with it. Mix it around.
Now, if we weren't in a studio, would you drain this? Or do you
Yeah,
just
I would.
prefer? Okay.
It'd be easier.
And you know, Dave, I don't usually put the olive oil in while it's cooking. I usually do that after I take it out. Yeah. So it doesn't stick to everything in itself.
Just put a little bit in there. And now we're going to twirl that around. So if you ever wonder why there's so many different shapes and sizes of pasta, it's because they're made for different sauce weights, right? If you got a really thick sauce, you might want spaghetti or angel hair there. If you've got a cheesy sauce, you might want to do ziti or a rotini, something that's going to catch that sauce and hold on to it. Fettuccine is pretty versatile, and this sauce is a little bit thinner than an Alfredo. So
Look
we've
at
coated all
that.
that pasta.
Nice.
It's time to plate.
That means it's nearly time to eat.
It's
Yes.
almost
Yes.
that time. And
So
how
we-
quick that was. I mean, we're looking at less than 30
Yep.
minutes.
30-minute
Wow.
meals.
30-minute meals. These are things that you can whip up at home. You really can. Now, I know, I mean, if you watch Chef Dave on the tips of how to cut up the vegetables, you know, that again is some of the time that it takes when you don't know how to
Yeah,
cut
you
up
know,
Yes,
we did
yes,
crawfish
yeah.
in this. You could do, you know, pick up a bag of frozen shrimp,
Yeah.
keep it in the freezer. When you get ready to do this, just pop it out, throw it in there.
This is great if you have a lot of vegetables, like maybe you have a couple of ears of corn that are left and, you know, some vegetables from other
Absolutely.
recipes. You can just throw
And,
that together.
Mock shoe was made with local vegetables. You know, that's what they had, so that's what they cooked.
Wow. Look how beautiful.
Not being afraid to experiment is a really big deal with cooking. It's, you know, how badly can you really screw it up? Well, not horribly. Most of the time. That's a huge
It
lot.
seems like a fairly inexpensive meal as well, because crawfish isn't exceptionally expensive, and then corn and those
It's not
vegetables
cheap,
aren't.
but you know, you could put chicken in there.
I don't know about you guys, but I like cheese on my pasta.
Yeah,
Please.
cheese it
Yes,
up.
please.
Look at that.
That needs to go on my grocery list.
Look at that.
I'm all about some parm. That is lovely.
I would be
Little
so
fresh
jealous
parm.
if I was not in here.
A little more fresh
Sorry.
parm.
Y'all come in, be our guest tasters.
Take our
Yes.
parsley. Like it needs any more color.
It does. I mean, it is
Lovely.
gorgeous. That is a piece of art, for sure.
Lovely.
Yeah, they can
Nice.
see it. He's got
Very
it zoomed
nice.
in there. Oh, look at
Yeah.
that.
To see what that looks like on our little plates.
Isn't that nice?
That is lovely, Chef.
All right.
All right. Well, I vote we go to a break so we can get this
Yes.
food over
Yes.
here to this table right
Yes.
here because I am ready to try it out.
Yes.
All right. So stay tuned and we'll let you know the verdict of how delicious this meal is going to be. So we'll be right back. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24.
warming up and spring is just around the corner at Miller Sand and Landscape Supply. I'm Craig Miller, and we've got something for everyone. From bulk materials like sand, gravel, and mulch to beautiful outdoor decor to make your outdoor living space the envy of the neighborhood. See our beautiful selection of Mazzarelli fountains, flowers to brighten your garden, and an outdoor center loaded with beautiful decor. Whether you need a little or a lot, visit Miller Sand and Landscape Supply.
Some say college isn't for single parents or people who work full-time. I'm here to prove them wrong. I'm a first-generation American, the father of Dion, and a non-traditional student at Gadsden State Community College. As a sergeant in the Army National Guard, I've watched soldiers with degrees progress faster in their careers. So today, I'm in school, involved in the Veterans Upward Bound program, and excited to see what's in store for my career. I truly am earning my wings at Gadsden State.
You may not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 23-24 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
All right. A little more about academics.
Parents, do you want to secure a bright future for your young people? We have science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Get your kids involved with Academic STEM Kits. Go to www.academics.com to order your STEM kits. It's going to be STEM-tastic.
Like science is for you.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 News Update. Anniston City Schools will be providing free meals to children and teens during the entire month of June. Breakfast and lunch will be served to kids from 6 months old all the way up to 18 years old at Golden Springs Elementary School or Anniston High School. The school system wants to ensure that these children are eating nutritious meals. The Anniston Police Department is currently seeking a new hire for a police records clerk position. Annual pay ranges from $25,646 to $44,740. If you're interested, you can apply in one of two ways. You may fill out an application online, or you can obtain an application in person at the Anniston Civil Service Board office located at 4309 McClellan Boulevard. Hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Applications must be submitted online or returned in person to the Anniston Civil Service Board office by Tuesday, June 25th. If you have any questions or need any more information, you may call 256-240-4050 or visit annistonal.gov/police-department. For more news stories like these, plus weather with Justin Deal and sports, tune in tonight to the TV24 News. For WEAC TV 24, I'm Lacey Klontz.
All right, this is what we are having for breakfast, 8:15 on your Wednesday morning, June the 12th. And again, if I were at home and not here with you, I would be really sad about this, missing this delicious meal. I can't wait. My mouth is watering, so that's a good sign. It smells so good. But I wanted to ask y'all, how's things going with Oven Odyssey catering business? Are y'all staying busy?
You know, up and down. We're looking at a thing that I haven't gotten a final answer from for the chamber did a referral, and so.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We have.
We're approaching wedding season.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And for weddings, you want to impress your guest with delicious food.
And we are fully capable of delicious food and nice presentation, and you know, we're very good at what we do, and we really love what we do, and so that.
And it shows. You do.
Reflects.
When I think I've told our viewers before, but for the graduation party for my oldest bonus kid of an Odyssey, took all of the stress out of what I was going to feed all of our guests. And I'm telling you, that was the least stressed I've ever been putting on any type of an event, because I just got to have fun. Warren and I went for massages that morning, and we just got to relax and have the setup. And normally I would have been like chaotic, worried about what was going on. But when you have the comfort of knowing that everything is going to be handled, and again, the food's going to be delicious, the presentation's going to be lovely, and smiling faces are going to be there with you, serving your guest.
There's a big trust factor there, you know, that because it's make or break your event if your caterer doesn't turn out to be stellar.
People ask, that's one of the questions when people go to an event, whether it's a wedding or any type of event, how was the food? You know, I mean, that's one of the, how was the food?
Yes.
You know, that's
important. That's
very
huge.
important.
That's very important, and being on time and being professional and you know, being friendly is huge. And you know, we'll do anything from dropping off a lunch for your office to doing your wedding reception. And
we did Auntie's 60th high school reunion. Yes, in Tuscaloosa. It was great.
Oh,
it was
nice. How many people were there?
20,
30.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty small class then.
It was fun. We did a big charcuterie board, and we did some wontons and
it's the 60th, so there aren't really
chicken
that many
satay
people left.
and
I've had both of those from you.
yes, you have.
Yeah.
And we finished with some roast pork and roasted vegetables.
Oh, nice.
Change your life brownies and
your life brownies. I'm sure they were so happy. So
this has just got a little
when you're
bit of a
planning your event, and again, it's wedding season upcoming, so allow Oven Odyssey to take the stress out of whatever event. Even 4th of July, we have 4th of July coming up soon. And so if you're asked to bring a dish to a 4th of July party and you don't have time, or you just, you know, aren't a cook or a baker, then let them handle it. You don't even have to tell them where you got it. You can just take credit.
Absolutely.
Right? All right, well, let's dig in. Yeah, put it on one of your plates. You could even drop off whatever plate you would like to have, and they'll put it in the plate for you. All right, let's check it out.
That is lovely, and it's not too hot, but it's got a nice little
It's got a little kick. Nothing crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Lovely. I love the corn
Nice
in there.
blend. I think the veggies really come out in this, and
It's got a little bit of sweetness to it. That's nice.
that's the corn.
I was going to ask.
That's the corn.
It is so good. The
Lovely.
flavors just marry together so well.
And you know, if you can't find fresh corn, you can use frozen, you can use canned, but if you got a chance to put some fresh corn in here, go for it.
What would you, if you couldn't find fresh corn, the milking of the corn added so much moisture. So what would you do to add moisture if you can't milk the corn?
Little cornstarch, a little more cream.
Okay.
You know, you could go that route.
Not a total blasphemy.
Oh my goodness, this is so good.
Nothing like eating long noodles on live TV.
I know. Hey, once we go off air, I'm about to scarf down.
Might be a little extra today, so.
No, it won't last long.
We always bring to-go plates for the
And they always appreciate it.
fam out here.
I know. I was looking for my to-go plate last week.
Uh-oh.
I'm just.
I know you were.
I need to be here. I know, but the week
It
before,
really did. I was like, oh no.
with the red snapper, the week before, oh my goodness, that was fabulous too. I mean, the rice and the red snapper. You're just really talented.
Well, thank you.
You can definitely tell that
it's-
you're in the right profession.
I love to cook and I love to make people happy, and it's just the instant gratification of seeing somebody smile when they eat your food.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Well, you definitely deliver the smiles. You know, you just said something about office parties. I didn't even think about that. That is something like if you want to do something nice for your office and like have like a Friday lunch, or if you're working late at the office and you want to have a quality meal instead of having to run out. And I mean, you know, a lot of times we go out and we get fast food, but then we don't really feel great about it afterwards because again, you're eating all this processed food and you can only eat so much fast food. But if you want to have like a quality meal, something for your office, you can make a a big dish or?
You know, we can do it family style, or we can do box lunches, whatever
yeah.
suits your needs, you know, depending on your office. And, or, you know, if you're a rep and you've got a bunch of offices to handle, we'll take all the planning and suffering out of that for you. And
Yes.
There you go.
give you a couple of options to pick from, and give us a call and say, I got 10, I need this, same as last week, and we're there.
If you're having like some visitors coming into your company, you're going to treat them for lunch, but you don't have the time because you're having to do meetings, you can just get that Oven Odyssey to bring in the meals, and then you'll impress those visitors for sure, instead of having, you know, your traditional, well, let's order a pizza or let's, you know, order fast food or something like that. You can actually impress them with something delicious.
Get a great meal, and you get a chance to support a local business, and, you know, what more could you ask for? So.
That's it. And we've been talking about that a lot on this show and just in general in the station, is how important it is to support local businesses.
Or there won't be any.
Or there won't be any. And then we'll say, well, where do you find this locally? Well, if you want to find things locally, we have to be good stewards of our community and support those restaurants and businesses. It is so important to do that. And we talked about that on Shop 24, or Coupon Show on Monday morning, where we advertise for local businesses. And again, it's just so important because, like you said, Miss Susan, there won't be any if we don't support them. So make sure that you're supporting your local business, and this one is a great one to do so, and you won't regret it at all, because then you'll have a favorite catering company.
Yes.
I want to say restaurant, but a restaurant wherever you want
On
it to
wheels,
be.
that's it.
A restaurant
We
on
are
wheels.
Mobile.
Yes.
Absolutely. The trip to Tuscaloosa was wonderful, and Dave's got all this great equipment, and we're set up in the carport, and it was fabulous.
Cooked it all on site.
Yes, it was fabulous.
Well, this
We
is on you.
enjoyed
I'm
that
gonna
very
take a bite.
much. Because we love what we do. This is yummy.
Love what you do.
So good.
Absolutely.
The sweetness. Oh, what do you have?
That's a happy basket.
Blueberries are coming in, and we have freshly made this morning blueberry muffins.
Blueberry muffins.
Some butter. If you think you need a little extra fat with that, we have some butter.
This is so good.
That is
Yummy,
fabulous.
yummy.
This would definitely make a crawfish lover out of somebody. Wow, look at those
Look at
beautiful
that.
muffins. So those are
Hey,
blueberries from your farm?
They are.
Wow.
They are. We took special effort covering those blueberries up twice when we had the frost. You know, everything bloomed really early. It was early March when they started blooming, and we had a couple of frosts after that. So we're out there with the tarps and tying stuff on, and it was a nightmare. But we have a lot of blueberries as a result of our efforts, and that's very rewarding. And raspberries. I picked some raspberries yesterday. I wasn't looking close enough to see that the spring crop of raspberries is not as good as the fall crop of raspberries. Who knew? Not me. You know, until they're like doing their thing again. And I'm, what are y'all doing here? So twice a year harvest, and that's delightful.
When the the wild blackberries are coming in.
Yes, they are. And if the Japanese beetles don't destroy the grapevines, we will have muscadines and such.
Excellent.
Yeah, later on.
Excellent.
That's okay, we're talking so you can eat.
Yes.
We are talking so you
That
can
makes
eat.
me happy.
And we're still doing the Jacksonville Farmers Market on Saturdays. That market is open from 7 a.m. until noon. You know, Anniston City Market is open from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. and they're on 11th, I think, 10th or 11th. And so they have got two different vendors of mushrooms. Who knew, right?
wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is interesting, and you have to have some really pretty special, not certification, but you know, you can't.
You got to know what you're doing.
You have to know what you're doing,
particularly if
and
you're harvesting wild mushrooms.
Yeah, and I think that they're actually growing them. But anyway, there's a nice variety at both of the markets that I'm aware of, and then Gadsden has their Friday markets.
At the Fifth Street Market?
Yes, Fifth Street Market, yes. And so there's a lot of local produce that's going to start coming in, and it will be advisable to come, visit your farmers markets and purchase some of their products, and you will help to keep a local farm going as well. You know, Dave and I are all in on this. This is our job now, and so we know that and take it very seriously, but not too seriously, because it's not, we love it, and so that's a good thing.
It's fun to get to do what you love.
When you love what you do, it's not work.
That's right.
It's not. I like the treats yesterday. I was just all into the dog treat thing and had a big time.
My favorite chef and I, speaking of mushrooms, used to harvest wild chanterelles out of the woods.
Oh, yum.
We would go chanterelle hunting, but you have to know what you're doing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which I don't. He did.
You don't want to get the wrong kind of mushroom.
No, you do not.
Kill yourself.
Or maybe
dead.
you do. I don't know.
Different
To each
mushroom
their
story
own.
entirely.
Yeah, absolutely.
But no, the dog treats. They are. I'm so glad that you have them in a convenient or in a store, so that a convenient location, and that's in Piedmont. I want to keep eating, but I know I need to talk. But once we go off air, y'all, it's
we're almost
on.
there.
If you have a shop or coffee shop or a store or pet salon, and you want to add some local fresh products in there, give us a call. We'd love to visit with you and get some on your counter. So
Definitely, it needs to be in more stores, because I think people like me especially, who love their animals, I don't just want to give my dogs just anything. And then I have a senior animal, Marble, my Shih Tzu. She's going to be 16, so I'm very...
She's delicate.
She's delicate. I'm very conscious of what I feed her.
Absolutely.
And she's also very picky, so I don't have to be too conscious, because there's plenty of treats I put in front of her. She'll sniff it, but not these.
If you have any doubts, read the back of a snack bag next time you're in the pet store.
Right.
Yeah.
Read the ingredients. And
You don't want to feed
You
some of
wouldn't
these
eat
things.
it. I would eat these. I have eaten these.
I have to say, one of our
they-
employees here, I won't name the name, opened up the refrigerator and was like, I want to try one. I was like, well, I don't see why not. He was like, this
Absolutely.
is really good. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If
So
they're
they're
not,
delicious.
if they're not people safe, I don't want to feed it to my dog.
Exactly. Yes. And
So
you love your
that's-
Gretchen. You want to make sure she's
Absolutely,
got
and
her.
that's our approach to everything.
That's a great approach to take.
Gretchen.
So if we can't do it,
Her poodleness.
if we can't do it great, we're not going to do it.
That's right. Well, and Oven Odyssey does a great job. The phone number's right behind us, 938-899-4222. If you have a store and would like to talk with them about the dog treats, or if you have a coffee shop and would like to add some delicious pastry, or if you have any catering needs, I urge you to give Oven Odyssey a call. So I think it's about time for me to shovel this in. I don't know, we might get out a little early today, because this is really difficult to sit here with this in front of me and knowing how delicious it is, and not, have,
I really didn't want
eat
fettuccine
people.
all over my chef's gut, so I thought I'd hold
Yeah,
off.
there we go. But once we go off air, y'all, it's on. It's happening, and I
It's
can't wait to.
chowing down.
Yes,
The
we're chowing
muffins,
down.
yes.
And those muffins
Watch
are
out.
beautiful. I'm so
They're
glad that
coming
your
in.
blueberries did well.
Me too.
Yeah, you
yes.
gotta.
It's just beginning to, and it's going to be fabulous.
Oh, that's so much fun. Do you sell the blueberries, of course, at the market as well?
We'll be doing that. I think we're going to have plenty of those to do that. There's a blueberry event for Rainbow Omega this weekend on Saturday. Y'all look that up on the internet, rainbowomega.org, and check that out.
We'll make sure to put that out on our Facebook page, and visit Oven Odyssey's Facebook page, and you can keep up with all the cool things they're doing. All right, well, with that, we're going to wish you a great rest of your day. Here I go. I'm digging in. We'll see you tomorrow back on Rise and Shine.